That gal on the couch who ain't no slouch. Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. The name of the show, as I'm sure you all know, is Movie Macabre. It's a goulash spiced to perfection by yours truly. This time around, we're taking you down under to the outback. Or is that outback's the down under? Well, no matter. What I'm talking about, of course, is that land of koalas and kangaroos, of playing with your didgeridoo till your hand turns blue. Australia. The name of the movie is In of the Damned. Damn what? Oh, that's it. It's just In of the Damned. Starring Alex Cord and some dame named Judith Anderson. They tell me it's pretty good, but the little bit of it that I saw looked like some doggone Western. But what the heck do I know? It's In of the Damned, another movie math biggie, and it's coming right up. So the innkeeper says, "May I carry your bag upstairs, sir?" And the other guy answers, "No, that won't be necessary. She's perfectly able to walk." Well, I guess when you're traveling on the economy plan, you really can't expect a room with a bath. The best you can hope for is that the innkeeper will carry you out to the back and dunk you in the horse trough once a night. Boy, that room did have an interesting bed, though, didn't it? I mean, I've seen water beds, and I've heard of them magic finger massagers where you put a quarter in the slot, you know. But that was a new one on me. Too bad that bloke had to pick himself a gal who was such a screamer. "Shut her up, mate. The rest of us are trying to sleep here." Oh, gee. I wonder if he got this short time rate or he got stuck paying for the whole darn night. Okay, In of the Darn continues right after this. "He was up your nose, you'd know where he was." An old military expression there. And now, ladies and gentlemen, in a rare, almost unprecedented public appearance, here's my boss from here at the station, Attila the program director, with a special message for all you viewers of Movie Macabre. Attila?
Hello, everybody.
And now you know why his public appearances are so rare. Thanks a bunch, Attila. And give my best to the wife and monster. There's more of the movie right after this. Let's take another look at that, only this time in slow motion. Only kidding. Hey, didn't I tell you this one looked more like a shoot-'em-up than a Movie Macabre? I mean, this ought to be running on a big Western movie. Not here. Well, I guess that's one of the pitfalls when you buy turkeys like this by the pound. This one just kind of slipped on through on name value. Well, I mean, let's face it, something called In of the Damned sounds like a natural for Movie Macabre. I mean, anybody could have made a mistake like that. And besides, the person you really want to blame is Attila, the program director, if you want to blame anybody. But don't write any letters or anything, okay? And if you do write a letter, don't tell him I said it was his fault, okay? I mean, I didn't really come right out and say it, did I? Did I? I didn't mean to. But for a couple of people who don't like having strangers always turning up at their doors, they sure picked the wrong business to be in. I mean, that guy could have been a bee farmer. Now, who the heck do you suppose that could be? Hello, Elvira MOTD here.
Hello, Elvira.
Oh, well, if it ain't my old pal Breather.
Hey, ¿qué pasa, baby? What it is? What's happening?
Certainly not you. You once told me you wanted to become a tree surgeon, but he couldn't stand the sight of sap. What is it, sap? Breather.
Well, Elvira, I've got another wicky-wacky breather joke for you.
Oh, just what America needs. Go ahead, whack!
What's the first thing that goes through a fly's mind when he hits the windshield of a car?
Hey, tell me.
His butt. Hey, can you say butt on television?
No!
But.
No! Gee, the old gal plays a pretty mean harpsichord, don't she? Uh-huh. Wonder if she ever takes requests. Better yet, I wonder if she ever takes lessons. And now it looks like that bloodhound Kincaid is closing in. I wonder if a trooper from down under is the same as a Canadian Mountie. You know, always getting their man. That makes it kind of tough on the ones who go for women, but that is another story for another time. The story for this time is the inn of the damned, and now at least it's starting to look kind of macabre. For a while there I was wondering. Well, right now it's time for a commercial, Macabre, and then we'll get back to the Roadhouse romp as Inn of the Darn continues.
To finish here.
Listen, Lazar, maybe you'd like to finish here, but
I need to finish here.
Yeah, well, you're just gonna have to stick it out like the rest of us. I mean, I'd like to finish here my own damn, darn self. You're not alone. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call out and order us all a great big old pizza to split. You guys can all chip in if you feel guilty about me paying for the little pizza all by myself. So who has suggestions for topping?
I need more fertilizer.
No, Lazar, I told you before, we don't put fertilizer on our pizzas in this country. Oh, anchovies are bad enough, okay, but not fertilizer. Well, we'll get back to the movie right after this. Pizza guy.
Eliza.
Hey, come on, okay? I did my best, Lazar. You don't have to eat it if you don't want to, okay? I'll just throw it away. Well, you should take a few polite lessons from Randy over there. I tell you, I don't know how Lazar and his wife have gotten away with that Bates Motel act of theirs for so long. I mean, every time you turn around, they're leaving some piece of incriminating evidence right out there in plain sight. First, it was that umbrella, the one that Trooper Moore almost spotted. Unfortunately for him, it wasn't almost spotted. Then it was that watch chain of Trooper Moore's that Kincaid actually did spot. And now it looks like our boy Kincaid almost has this case cracked. On the other hand, if he makes the mistake of sleeping on that bed, he'll have his back cracked. Oh, yeah, Gully. The movie continues. Oh, boy, I can hardly wait to find out what's going on down there in that basement. Hardly. We'll be right back with the exciting conclusion to Inn of the Damned right after these messages from the advertiser. Now, I kept these little peepers of mine appealed the whole darn time, and I still don't get it. I mean, maybe when you're running a movie like this, you know, one that comes from down under, maybe you're supposed to put it through the projector upside down for it to make any sense. The guys here on the crew, they said I should watch it standing on my head. Well, I tried it, and it just gave them a big laugh every time I fell out. Every time I fell over. Let's make a deal, okay? No more Australian Macabre, because next time we show one of them jobs, I ain't sticking around. I'm heading for the nearest exit. Run! Run! Wrong! Hold it. You don't want to run. That's how you start a panic. What you want to do is briskly walk towards the nearest exit, which is what I'm about to do right now. Briskly walk. I'll be looking for you next week, darling. You'll find the key in the usual place. And me too. So until then, here's a little thwack to hold you over. And pleasant dreams.